In the year before D-Day, Arthur Cox recorded in his diary. Sunday the 8th of August. Heard this morning the Southampton area extending to Romsey, Winchester, Horndean and Fareham in the east will be a restricted district from August 17th. I have not seen the notices. Various rumours circulating as usual. The bombing part, unfortunately, is more likely to be true, for it is fairly evident that Southampton will be an important port when the invasion of Europe does take place. Tuesday the 24th of August. Worked as usual until 7 o'clock. Did not feel very cheerful. BK has been telling me various things he has heard officially from HG headquarters. Heavy bombing raids are expected on the town, with a possibility of airborne troops being landed if and when we attempt a landing on the continent. I know that the anti-aircraft defences were strengthened during the last week or two, and there are reports that the fire services have been augmented from other towns. Although this might be a lot of hooey, yet the signs are that something big is pending, and I can't look to the future with any pleasurable anticipation. Last night we raided Berlin and lost 58 bombers in the process. The Quebec talks have ended, and the other news is that Himmler has been appointed Minister of the Interior in Germany. Wednesday the 25th of August. Worked until 7 o'clock. Heard that by the end of next week all the big boats in the docks must leave. Whether this is true or not remains to be seen. Our vessel must be finished by Tuesday. Thursday the 26th of August. Worked until 7. Went down to the docks this evening to have a look at the boat. There seems to be a lot to do yet in number 1 hold. The cabins look nice and the storerooms we have finished are fitted up well. On our way out, was stopped at a barrier near the back of the walls, and the military police looked at the identification cards of everyone. While in the docks saw a lot of tank landing craft proceeding toward the King George V dry dock. St. John's School is in the centre of a controlled military area. The staff are provided with passes to enter it. Parents come to the school under escort. Children are escorted to the barrier in French Street by the staff. Thursday the 2nd of September. According to rumours from high officials in the docks, the latest date for the invasion of France is between the 10th and the 14th of this month. Full moon is on the 14th. Thursday the 9th of September. Worked until 7 o'clock. Today's news is that we have landed troops at Naples. The 8th Army are still pushing on, and good reports continue to come in from Russia. But the news that intrigued me was a report that during the day we had carried out successful amphibious operations in the Channel. What can it mean? Is it bluff, or is it to be the real thing? There was considerable military traffic in the town this afternoon, according to those who were about. There was a warning this morning, soon after 7:30, and the danger blew. Far away to the south was the vapor trail from 3 planes, but no guns were fired, and the all clear went without incident. Friday the 10th of September. Worked until 5 o'clock on some jobs. Was told this morning that during the night there was great military traffic on many roads leading to the town. Many people could not sleep for the noise. In his book The English Gateway, 1951, Bernard Knowles records how transit camps were established in the surrounding area. After the Harlequin exercise, camps were set up in Southampton Area C to hold the troops before they embarked for France. Each of the 25 camps that were eventually built in the area was laid out in the form of blocks holding 500 men. Each block was subdivided into villages holding about 100 men. 50 pyramidal tents, each accommodating 10 men, went to the making of a block, a proportion of tents being set aside for the use of commissioned and senior non-commissioned officers. The basic layout of the camps decided, the real work began. New camp roads had to be made and old ones improved. Later, tents had to be pitched and numbered, paths had to be marked with posts and wire, or post and sapling, fences, signs, both plain and illuminated, had to be made or erected so that transit troops could find their way about the camp by night or day, slit trenches dug and numbered against bombing attacks, vehicle standings prepared. Above and beyond this, the whole camp organization had to be set up, including stores, cookhouses, dining tents and entertainment centers. Royal Engineers, aided latterly by the administrative troops attached to the camp, were kept hard at it. The military exercise Fabius, which was a full-scale rehearsal for D-Day itself, took place in early May 1944. It involved the briefing and movement of troops and equipment from the marshalling camps to the docks, embarkation and then a mock landing on Hayling Island. As the first wave of 3,000 British troops left the camps, they were replaced by the second wave and so on, ending with the first wave of Americans. Military movement control and the 14th Port worked together in coordinating the exercise. Fabius was completed in mid-May, the troops being returned to their original camps. Before Fabius began, the camps were enclosed behind fences of barbed wire and were closely guarded. Certain camps embraced residences, housing civilian occupants, which meant giving them the choice of evacuating the camp or becoming bound by military security measures. Southampton Common and the parks in the town centre became military camps known by the Americans as staging area camps C-18 and C-19. Highfield Avenue was closed to the public on the 28th of February, 1944, and camouflage netting was strung between the trees to cover the avenue. Apart from the path that you could go across, the common was out of bounds to everybody. It was an army camp. Patricia Cameron said by April 1944 there were lots of troop tents going up on the common, a lot of armoured vehicles coming in, and the common was out of bounds, and there was a lot of rumours going round, but nobody knew really what it was actually going to be.